What's going on, guys? Welcome to this video. I have here the GoPro Hero 4 Silver. This is a new GoPro camera and this is gonna be a full review, so let's go ahead and start right now. Alright guys, and I have my friend Lou here. Lou, I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to take a look at this camera. So why don't we go ahead and talk about the GoPro Hero.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, Luis, for having me on your channel. Always fun to come on. So we got the GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition. The reason we could tell this is a Silver Edition because it has an LCD screen on the back. I'm going to go ahead and power this thing on right now so we could look at the back of that. Takes just a second to power up. So here we go. You can see we got the LCD screen on the back. There is a GoPro Hero 4 Black Edition that does not have the LCD screen on the back. This is the $399 priced GoPro Hero, and the black is a $499 edition GoPro Hero. But they're both Hero 4s. That's a black. This is a silver. It's a silver because it has the LCD screen. So right now I have it in the casing mount, so I'll just take that out so you can actually see how small the camera actually is. So there we go.
Just to compare and show people the size, I have here the Samsung Galaxy S5, the phone. So as you guys can see, in comparison to the phone, the camera is actually really small.
Right. And so basically this is your power button, and up here on top is your shutter button that you'll hit record with if you're going to record video or take pictures. On the back again, your LCD screen. Here's another settings button that you have here. Inside here we have the micro SD slot, the micro HDMI if you want to hook this up to a HDTV, and also your USB for charging. You can also transfer your files via USB, or if you have a micro SD card, whatever you call it, you could use that as well. An adapter for your computer.
Quick question on the micro SD card. What's the maximum size that the camera supports?
The maximum is 64 gigabyte, so it won't support anything over 64 gigabyte. And when you get your SD card, something that's very important to know, there really are only 2 recommended SD cards for this GoPro and the other GoPro Hero 4 Black. And if you want to shoot in 4K, which this camera does, you have to use one of those supported micro SD cards, because I use other cards that are cheaper and I can shoot everything with this camera, but I can't shoot 4K. So if you want to shoot 4K, you got to use one of the recommended cards. And I've just learned that by trial and error and trying to be cheap at first, you know, but that didn't work. So now I can shoot 4K because I'm using recommended.
Do you have the information on the specifics for the recommended SD card?
It's on GoPro's website.
Okay.
They sell 4 cards. It's a SanDisk 32 gigabyte and 64 gigabyte. It's a SanDisk Extreme micro SD card. So they have those 2, and then they have Lexar, a 32 gig and a 64 gig. Lexar, I can't remember the model number of it, but those are the 2 brands, and you have to get those specific cards because I also have a SanDisk that's not an Extreme that won't work 4K with this camera. So like I said, they're very particular. If you want to shoot 4K, you got to get those cards.
Okay.
So we'll go into just the menu here. This is one of the reasons why I bought this camera, because I like to see what I'm shooting. Right now we have it on video. So if you want to change it from video to photos, you would just hit single right here in the middle, or there's time lapse and night lapse that you can do in here. Once you have any files on your SD card, if you want to play back any, you can play them back and view them right on the LCD screen. And then setup is right here as well. You can turn on and off the wireless. You can turn on and off your touch display here. If you want to shoot with the camera upside down, you can change the orientation. So,
All right.
Alright.
So we're looking at the settings.
So this is pretty much the settings. So like right now, let's just keep it on video settings. And if we want to change any of the specific video settings, we swipe up. So here's the video. I can take video and shoot photos at the same time. I can take looping videos. Here's my resolution. Right now I have it set at 1080p, 60 frames per second, which this thing shoots amazing, 1080p, 60 frames per second. I can shoot in 1440, 2.7K, 4K. Those are some of the settings. I could shoot 720p and WVGA if I wanted to shoot in that lower resolution. I can do that as well. As far as frames per second, the highest that this shoots is 4K, 15 frames per second. That's the best you could shoot with this camera. But I shoot a lot of my footage, especially daytime footage, in 1080p, 60 frames per second. So there we go. I have it on the wide field of view. You can do wide, depending on what resolution you shoot at. You can do super view, which is even wider angle lens. There's a low light setting that you can do. And there's also some different settings you can do when you're taking photos or shooting videos at night. You can change the ISO in that setting as well under the Pro Tune setting. So the camera does shoot 12 megapixels photos and as low as 5 megapixel photos.
Quick question. I see the battery indicator there on the screen.
Right.
What is the estimated, if you have any idea, estimated battery life?
That's a really good question. I've only really had the camera for a few weeks myself now, so I like to keep it charged. I haven't done any battery tests with it. I mean, I have taken it on vacation once with me.
Will you say continuous usage probably over 2 hours?
Yeah, actually it is 2 to 2.5 hours depending on what resolution you shoot in. But I will, because you asked me that, up here, I don't know if you can see at the top of the screen, it says 4 hours and 20 minutes and 35 seconds. That's my estimated time that I have left on my SD card.
Oh, cool.
So it does give you that at the top there.
Cool. Very cool.
Oh, I guess there is like a little auto dimming feature that happens. I'm not sure when that happens. I don't know if I have it set up to do that at a certain time. It might do that like after a minute. So like I said, I haven't really played with all the settings yet.
Brightness right there.
Okay, brightness, right, yep.
If you can do low, that will be better. Perfect.
How's that?
Perfect.
Alright.
What else? Can we take a look at the front of the camera now?
Sure.
Is this camera wide angle lens?
Yeah, there's a setting that is in here. It's called Super View, and I'm not sure what the percentage of the view is, but it's the widest view that you could actually get when you shoot. So yeah, there is. You can, depending on what resolution you set it at, you can shoot like a normal 16:9 point of view, or you could get super wide angle, which is called Super View. So there are different. And then there's like a medium view too. So there are some different settings.
As far as the display that we see on the front, what type of information do we see on the display?
On the display, you're going to basically see all the information that you see like when you go into the settings here. It's just another way that if you wanted to save battery life and not use the LCD screen, you can actually do all the changing through here by using the settings button and the shutter button. So you could change, we could change resolution, we could change the megapixels in the photos just by using these buttons instead of using the screen.
Very cool, very cool.
So yeah.
Can we go ahead and put the camera inside of the case? And also I had a question for you. I see there's an attachment underneath the case. Does that attachment comes with the camera?
This attachment is a tripod attachment that I paid extra for. I just use it a lot, that's why I keep it on here. but I paid $10 for that and another piece accessory for the camera so I could use it on my tripod at home. So no, that does not come with the camera.
And the case that we see on the camera right now, it's what makes the camera waterproof, right?
Yeah, correct. The case makes the camera waterproof, and you also get these are called back doors. This door that I closed it when I closed it shut, you can actually remove this back door. Right now I have the skeleton back door on, so I could actually use this screen, but if I want to go underwater, I have to change the back door, put a different one on. It's all totally encased closed. And so, yeah, that's how you would do that. Right.
Perfect. Well, do you mind sharing with us some of the accessories that you have on this box?
Sure. Right now I got the, so I bought, well, I have the lens protector. Again, there's a lot of accessories you can buy for this. GoPro.com or Amazon, wherever you want to get them. You can get knockoff versions on Amazon. Just be careful, some might not be as good as others as far as durability. So this is a quick clip that you could use if you want to clip it on to your surfboard or skateboard or something like that. You would take this piece off, put that on there, put another piece on the skateboard, and you would mount it on like that. Or you can also use like head mounts, put it on your head. So yeah, here's some extra batteries that I bought right here. You can get these are third-party batteries that I got super cheap online.
What's the price on those?
I think I paid $25 for 2 batteries plus the battery charger, which saved me a lot considering if I wanted to get the GoPro brand. And I got these on Amazon, Wasabi Power. They're great. This is a backdoor floaty, so the back door is solid. If I put this on the back of the camera here, then if I'm in a pool or in the ocean and this falls out of my hand, this orange thing will help it float so it doesn't sink.
Right.
And so it keeps it waterproof, and yeah, I've used that before on vacation. It worked great. I don't really have a whole lot of accessories here. Just keep my SD cards in here. There's another SD card.
And this bag doesn't come with the camera, right?
No, this bag doesn't come with the camera. I bought this bag on Amazon as well. Just a third-party bag. I found out after I bought it that I needed something a little bit bigger, but it kind of works for what I'm using it for. So yeah, there's tons of accessories that you can get for it. And yep.
Perfect. Well, overall conclusions and your experience so far with this camera, what do you think so far?
Oh yeah, I like it. It's a fun camera. I have a lot of people ask me when I post my videos online if why did I get the silver, and I always tell them I got the silver because I love the backdoor screen. You can get the GoPro Hero 4 black and then buy the LCD screen as an accessory and clip it on the back of it, so you can do that. But with my first GoPro I've ever had, I just wanted to get something that I liked, that I can get used to, and I might get the 4 black down the road because the 4 black, the Hero 4 black, shoots 4K 60 frames per second, or is it 30? I can't remember. 30 or 60 frames per second in 4K. So
perfect. I want to thank you for watching this video. Subscribe for more, and please go ahead and check this guy's YouTube channel. He does a lot of really good reviews. I don't know if you want to go ahead and give the name of your channel.
Yeah, thanks Luis for having me on your channel again. It's always fun. If you guys want to check out some of my videos, my channel is BMS Lou. I appreciate it. Come over, say what's up, or as I like to say, come over and say sup. And yeah, I appreciate you having me on. Thanks, man.
Thank you, man. Guys, we'll see you later.
Go.